This format will be a little bit different. Just a tiny bit different. I'm gonna be talking about a book that I didn't finish yet, but that already started making tremendous impact in my life. These are the thoughts they don't want you to think about.
Go ahead now and confess why you are powerless to stop me from forcing this confession from you. I want your confession for aid and comfort to victims of yours whom I intend to release from your control the moment they read your confession. I am powerless to influence or control you because you have found the secret approach to my kingdom. You know that I exist only in the minds of people who have fears. You know that I control only the drifters who neglect to use their own minds. You know that my hell is here on Earth and not in the world that comes after death. And you know also that drifters supply all the fire I use in my hell. You know that I am a principle or form of energy which expresses the negative side of matter and energy, and that I am not a person with a forked tongue and a spiked tail. You have become my master because you have mastered all your fears. Lastly, you know that you can release all of my earthbound victims whom you contact, and this definite knowledge is the blow with which you will deal me the greatest damage. I cannot control you because you have discovered your own mind, and you have taken charge of it.
Wow, I've been reading this book. Well, listening. It's an audiobook, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And oh my God, 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 oh my God. First of all, I cannot recommend this book enough. It is absolutely amazing. The structure of the book is in a conversation between the author and the devil. The author is actually interviewing the devil. Anyways, you might think that whatever's in your head, the thoughts that are in your head, all belong to you, and that's where you may be wrong. Because you see, according to this book, there are thoughts that the devil can actually put in your head if you let it, and that is because most of us cannot think for themselves, and so they let people think for themselves and think that those thoughts belong to them. For example, fear. Fear can easily be planted in your head, especially from a young age. And I think one example that he was using was fear of hell. You know, when you're a kid, you probably hear those things where, oh, if you do this, the devil's gonna come get you, he's gonna eat you, or something like that. These are fear. The people that are full of faith can kick out all those fear, because that's the opposite, and actually think for themselves. They can master their thoughts instead of drifting into the pit hole that the devil has set up. Now, when I say drifting, I want you to imagine a whirlpool. Now, the whirlpool, that force, that current, that will attract you towards it. What you will have to do is actually move away as far as you can from that whirlpool, because as you get closer, and as you get closer in drifting towards that vortex, you actually get to a point where you can hardly return to that to the waters that are calm, and then you start twirling around, circling around until you get to the bottom and sink in. There are so many techniques and tricks that the devil puts out there, and most of us fall for it and drift into that hole.
This part of my confession will do me more damage than all the remainder of it. I make my first entry into an individual's mind by bribing him. What do you use as a bribe? Love, the thirst for sex expression, covetousness for money, the obsessive desire to gain something for nothing, gambling, vanity in women, egotism in men, desire to be the master of others, desire for intoxicants and narcotics, desire for self-expression through words and deeds, desire to imitate others, Desire for the perpetuation of life after death. Desire to be a hero or heroine. Desire for physical food.
The main idea here is to guard your thoughts. Own your thoughts. Own your mind. Know that you can do more than what you can imagine right now with your mind. Your own thoughts. Have faith. Have faith, because that's what overpowers fear. And with that being said, I shall catch you in the next one.